it's my honor now to give the stage to our General Secretary, Roberto Montella. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Luis. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Minister, Vice President, Madam President, thank you very much for this event. Paola, I would like to thank you in particular. I would like to thank your staff, Anna, Margarita, Nuno, all those who have worked on this conference, the colleagues in the OSCE Parliamentary Assembly, Marco, Daria, all of those who have worked on this. I know many people have thanked you, but I think now that we are in the conclusion, we actually have to thank you, and to thank Portugal in particular. Portugal has been playing a key role in our Assembly. You've had this morning the visit of our former President, João Soares, who was our President for many years. We had two Vice Presidents from Portugal, Isabel Santos and Ilse de Sena. We have leaders of Portugal who have been very active in the Parliamentary Assembly. I think Portugal plays an important role. Next year, it's been said, you're going to host the biggest event. It's the biggest contribution that you can give to the Parliamentary Assembly, hosting an annual session in Porto next year. And these Lisbon conferences, I mean, now you have in the logo, it's becoming a tradition. And I must say I have participated in many sessions of the Parliamentary Assembly. And this type of conferences, like the one we had in Landsweiler a few weeks ago, or in Cyprus on corruption a few years ago, they become more and more the center where really good debate, good discussions on issues can take place. Normally in our statutory meetings, in our official meetings, we are very much driven by the protocol that we have to pass resolutions, but we don't have the opportunity to debate freely. And I can say the number of participants, this is, for your information, the biggest event ever in participation that is not a non-statutory meeting. So we've never had so much participants in an event which is a non-statutory meeting. The choice of the argument, of course, I will not add any other word on artificial intelligence. One, because I'm not an expert, but two, because I think we've heard from distinguished guests, and I would like to thank all the experts who have taken the floor here. We have really learned a lot, and I think anything that I would add is superfluous, because I think everything has been said. I am proud that the Parliamentary Assembly is giving itself more and more tools to debate key issues that we have. I think in the past years, we've had the capacity to kind of accompany what's happening in the world. We've seen in the last years terrorism become a big issue, and we've given ourselves a tool to deal with terrorism, which is the Committee on Fight Against Terrorism. Migration, we've given ourselves our tool. Climate change, we have a special representative. Now artificial intelligence, so I welcome also the idea that we give ourselves some maybe also organic tools to deal with these central issues, so that they are not just debated in the plenary, but more focus is given on them. I think a key issue is that these issues cannot be dealt by national legislations, and I think it is very good that the Council of Europe has legislated on this, but that also the Parliamentary Assembly understands that we need to have multilateral tools to deal with these challenges. All the big challenges that we have in front of us can only be dealt with members of parliaments, leaders getting together, discussing between themselves and devising solutions to the big challenges that we have together. Also, a word of gratitude to the second committee, led by Azai Guliev and Gudrun Kugler. This morning was here, also Artur Gerasimov was not here. But the second committee has taken a greater role, also probably with the help of Marco in our secretariat, who gives a boost into focusing on key issues that are on the world's agenda and working on that. So thank you very much also to the second committee. I would leave it with the words of, there is an Italian delegation, a consistent Italian delegation here, and you've probably, the Italians will know better. There is, in these days in Italy, a long debate over a book, The Rule of the Game, that was published by the former head of the Italian counter-espionage, Marco Mancini. And he talks about human intelligence and digital intelligence, and also in the framework of what has happened on the 7th of October in Israel. So I think, and this would be my conclusion, I think that it is very important, of course, to regulate and to promote artificial intelligence, but I'm also a strong, let's say, fan of human intelligence, and I think in some sectors of life, never forget that human intelligence is really the key to make key powerful decisions that depend also on the future of our lives. So while we regulate artificial intelligence, let's of course make sure that we preserve and we defend human intelligence, of which I have strong belief in. Thank you very much.